Meow. Meowing Oni-chan. Meowing Fisty. Do you just have the screen up waiting for stupid cat to go live? Good morning, Agikoka. Thank you for calling me queen. Good morning, Z Graves. Yes, it's deranged kitten time again. Back. She's back. She didn't die, but you guys aren't supposed to be here. I told you yesterday. Commanding Boone 126, commanding Izuku Maria, commanding Sheeple, commanding Kanan. Thank you for calling me Princess Maple. Title is my favorite song from The Who. I have to listen to it. I didn't know that song was a song. Have both stream open 5 minutes before 8 a.m. I see. Mounting Accent Teak, thank you for calling me baddie. I appreciate you for understanding and, having that realization. I'm definitely a baddie type, not cute type. I have to sneeze. Man. Oh, God. Okay, sorry. I didn't sneeze. Commanding Masenko 23. Mounting Master Protos, thank you for welcoming me to the stream. Commanding Rio 137. Just noticed there was an encore of yesterday's stream, so still haven't watched most thereof yet. Commanding Rainy Danny Zero, Commanding Lexa Fate, thank you for calling me Maple. Yes, yesterday, I had a really bad first stream. Some of you were there to witness it, and then I had a much better second stream. I came back because I felt unfulfilled. The good news is I feel like karma might be kicking in. I might be getting sick, but hopefully not. Hopefully it's just a fluke. Commanding aneurysm incoming. How are you today? Yeah. Speaking of numbers and data, since Oni-chan said it would have been the 4th time I've sneezed, I'm not sure if that's true or not. I've been thinking a lot about numbers lately. For example, days and weeks. Like, how many days of your life do you think you have left? How many weeks? I know. I always have to get doomy and gloomy. Maybe I don't think about yourself, but let's think about me then. If it makes you too uncomfortable to think about yourself. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know for sure the answer. But I do know that I want to take better advantage of them while I have them. Too many. Good morning, Mr. Good Cat Gaming. Morning, all night. Morning, analytic. Yeah. Hopefully more than one. What does that mean? I have a spreadsheet showing how many weeks I have left. Okay, I see. Color coded. Okay, I see. Commanding Squirtle Squad 77. Accentique. I don't know. That's not like a threat, right? Yeah, don't hurt yourself. Yeah. 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 I missed a secret stream, raw. It wasn't really a secret. It's more like it was just unannounced. um, but that was one thing. Another thing is I feel so terminally online and out of touch with reality. Even when I say those words, I think that perhaps there's more than one reality. Maybe everyone's version of reality is reality. Manning Major Jacker, how are you? Manning Lethal Kate, thank you for calling me mom. So for example, there's a lot of fear mongering and headlines around AI replacing workers' jobs, right? But what's a little bit less clear is what the ultimate drivers are, because even before AI became openly, like, readily accessible to many people, and by the AI we're just talking about LLMs, there was already a trend. There was already a trend of companies laying off workers on a like repeated basis, on like a patterned basis, for like efficiency, and also, and then you can't ignore the markets, right? You can't ignore how layoffs affect a publicly traded company's uh value. So I think, anyway, I don't have any huge thing to say about this. It just made me think about numbers, because I feel like headlines can be um misleading, is what I want to say. They could be misleading, and they can be misleading in more than one way. One way is they may make a bold statement. They may make an estimate or projection of the percent of people who will be affected. But again, is it a percent of all workers? Is it a percent of, certain sectors? And how do they get those numbers to begin with, right? How are they making their projections? And um what I'm trying to say is, like, sometimes it becomes unclear what is worth thinking about, if that makes sense. Out of Touch is my favorite song from Hall and Oates. Good Man King Kingdom 92. Who's having a good party? Are gonna put hentai artists out of business? AI is but one machine. They're not gods. I didn't say they were. That's okay though. Give me any library turtle. Give me any no one. You told me not to come, so I'm here now. Okay. Okay, enjoy class. Um, yeah. There are definitely cycles. I think it's like not new, but then things are also new, right? Because on the one hand, it's really easy to say, like, mass layoffs are not new, but then, yeah, when I think about things historically and generationally, um, mega corporations historically seem relatively new, right? Like the mega corpo. When was a mega corporation invented? 200 years ago? Maybe more. Actually, I don't know. Sorry, I'm exposing my ignorance again. But I'm still reading. I'm still reading and learning to get a better picture. But even as I do that, I start to wonder, maybe I don't need to worry about this. Maybe I don't need to think about this. Mid or late 1800s. East Indian trading route, Rockefeller. Manning Hex. Manny Mexico. Hi. Yeah, they call it, what is disruptive, or there's another term. Um creative destruction. Creative destruction. A bubble. Bubbles always pop at some point. Good morning, Bangai. Mega means millions. It depends on how precisely one wants to define the notion. They were coined in the 70s. Okay, thank you, Oni-chan. Commanding by Alexis. Anyway, none of this is that important. I've just been thinking about numbers. I've been thinking about numbers and lifespans. Also goals. Actually, it's all related. Numbers are everywhere. Um, a something in my mind I've been thinking about a lot is, like, you guys know I've been having trouble doing stream lately. I love streaming, by the way. Streaming is so good. It's so fun. I'm not a very social person. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say that and define myself as like antisocial, but I have a pattern or habit of not getting along with people. So even though I like the activity of streaming, there's like a lot of other things involved in streaming that are social, and I like those a lot less. So anyway, the reason I bring that up is because accidentally, kind of just by being in the space, I feel like I start to adopt ideals and ideas and metas that don't belong to me, but they belong to maybe, you know, anytime, yeah, humans are good at pattern recognition. We look for meaning and trends, right? So what I'm saying is like, I think there's this idea that streaming is a goal to be the most popular, the biggest, the best, and make the most money. 많이 mind test, 많이 touch Syria. And I don't have those goals. Um, genuinely, genuinely, I don't have those goals. But then I go back and forth because I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to be an asshole. I think too much, maybe. That's part of it. I definitely think too much about it, but it's like weird because I find myself adapting to rules that I didn't make that other people abide by because they have different goals. I'm being too vague. Let me give you a very real example. Corporate VTubers who are very careful about their self-image, talking about past relationships, the kind of language they use, the friends they keep, their private life. They will very readily curate a very nice picture that's their brand so that they can it's a rat race thing. Yeah. They can get more viewers. They will collab even if they're not really friends with other VTubers, because audience exposure, the opportunity for growth. They want to get bigger and bigger and bigger, right? And it's like, and then they'll have, they have these habits and they do these things. And sometimes I find myself drifting into thinking I have to do those things when nobody told me I had to do them really. I mean, some opinionated people try to tell me what I have to do, but I never listened to that. um, but even myself, like subconsciously. So yesterday I streamed twice because I got really upset during my first stream. You're free to leave, by the way, mind chest. You don't have to. If I'm scaring you, you can leave. She realized society is meta. Yes, good Maxine bot cell. Do it for love of your performance. Yes, Max Acre. I do it completely selfishly. I do it very, very, very selfishly. I was thinking about this. Like, there are some streamers that would crash out if they had 0 viewers. And I crash out whether I have 0 viewers or not, but I never crash out because I have 0 viewers. I just crash out because I'm emotional. But what I'm saying is, yeah, whether it's 5 people or 0 people, I don't care. And I don't think that doesn't make any sense, but it's also true. I was thinking about it. I was doing a thought experiment. If nobody else was on the planet, and for some reason there was an apocalypse and only I was left behind, would I keep streaming? And the answer is absolutely yes, because I'm not doing it for viewers. I'm doing it because I wanna, I don't know, like, I'm embarrassed to say why. I'm embarrassed to say why. I want to document my life. This is part of my immortality project. It's proof that I was here. Wouldn't it be recording a video rather than streaming? Random passerby, I do both at the same time. It is a diary. Yeah. I don't know if it's nice or bad or weird or whatever. Moonson Instrumentality Project. Yup. Anyway. Oh, why am I talking about this? I don't know. And it's just on my mind. But with that said, I don't think I'm a likable person, so it's okay if you guys aren't fans of me for long. It's okay if you're just a wind passing through and then you leave. No harm, no foul. I think it basically our life is short, so don't waste it on me. There are sweeter, kinder, loving VTubers and streamers or whoever who will do it for you. Who will do it because they want you. They want your eyeballs, they want your love, they want your attention. So you know, if if I displease you, this is just my reminder that I'm not holding you here at gunpoint. The door is always open. Not like that. Not like that. I'm saving myself for marriage, even though I'm not gonna get married. I decided already. I don't think it's in the cards for me. I'm probably gonna die alone in like less than 10 years. This got dark. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you to all the kitty cats everywhere in the world. Welcome to Love Talk with Mrs. Moonson. This is a daily talk show where a kitten who's smitten investigates matters of the mind, troubles of the heart, and also anime. Yeah, I go live every day at 8 o'clock Universal on Kick and Twitch, and nothing ever changes except for daylight savings time, which apparently is coming around soon. So for some of you, I will not see you anymore probably, because I believe my stream time will change from 4 a.m. Eastern to 3 a.m. Eastern, and it'll just be too early for a lot of you. So I'm sorry about that. It's been nice. It's been nice while it lasted. Anyway, today is Moe Manga Menhera Monday, my favorite theme of the week. I just like it so much. I love Mondays. Not just, yeah, it's just because I'm unemployed or self-employed. I gotta stop saying I'm unemployed. I'm self-employed. I'm the boss. I talk to myself in the mirror and I tell myself who's boss. An hour earlier, not daylight. Wait, for real? Yeah. I'm not moving times. I'm just obeying uh the universal time. Yes, we need to cancel daylight savings. Anyway, why don't we die alone together? That sounds so romantic. We didn't have to eat that one guy to survive. Oh no. Not cannibalism. I thought this was your lunchtime, Z Graves. Is that what you've been eating all along? And then you complain when I talk about bleep, 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 redacted, redacted, redacted. I'm East Coast, so it doesn't change much. Okay. Anyway, today I'm gonna talk about a manga that honestly, in the book, it tells me not to talk about it. And I think there's a reason for that. I'm still debating it. So in this manga, there was a page that says something like, the difference between an adult and a kid is that a kid doesn't know how to protect secrets. And there's so much to unpack from that statement. There's so much to unpack. But I had to think about that. And I'm like, yeah, adults are liars. And there's like so much. I'm not saying that I agree with it yet. I'm saying I'm toying with what those words mean. But the concept was sort of like, it's really about gatekeeping the things that you love the most, because there are going to be people in the world that want to see them destroyed. And I see that happens all the time. That happens all the time. In fact, so much of internet media is just hating on something or shitting on something that someone else likes. And it's like, this is how I'm so brain rotted. I want to get away from it. I want to get away from it, but I'm also addicted to it. So, yes, I've continued to follow the streamer drama saga, but I won't talk about it now because I want to finish the stream in maybe like 5 minutes or so. Just finished eating before stream. Okay, good. Anyway. Let's go ahead, get started. I give you the manga, then no question of the day today, and then we'll do sad girl meme. Okay, let's go. Where is it? I know I put you in here. I could give you a fake drum roll with real drumsticks, but my drumsticks are over there. I was pointing that way, over there. And I don't want to get up. Oh man, before I start the manga though, I have to say, the last 4 days have been almost entirely bliss because I've had the house to myself and it was so quiet. It was so nice and so quiet. But the reason why it wasn't perfectly bliss is because I had to do the big cleanup. So it's nice. I had a big stack. Man, it's a shame that I don't trust you guys. I would show you guys the stack of dishes that I had to Anyway, but I'm not going to show you my room. You don't get to see pictures of my room. Imagine Asmongold's room, but like half. Like not that bad. Like I didn't have like dirty takeout cups or anything like that. I just, Anyway, so I did a mass cleanup. I'm getting rid of a lot of stuff. Anyway, here's manga. I shut up now. Called Watashi no Kuguchi Sensei. I mentioned this because I've been studying art and started doing a panty study, and this is where I got a lot of inspiration, and it's actually perfect. I hate saying the word meta, but it's actually meta because I want to make a manga, so I need to learn to draw, and this manga is about making manga. Oh my god, I love that one. Good taste, Rainy Daney. It's peak. It's peak. You should definitely. Wait. Let me slow down. If you're not afraid. How do I say this? I'm trying to be PC about it. This is not going to be everyone's cup of tea. If you're easily offended, don't even start it. But if you don't mind fiction, this one is so cute and funny. It's also known as My Kaguchi Sensei. Why does it look like a hentai artist made it, though? My panty study is on pause while I cleaned my room the past 2 days, but don't worry. I got so much more inspiration. I will continue. It's a manga, not a cup of tea. Anyway, the premise I already spoiled for you before, but it's about a girl pretending that she's a college student, and I don't know how I just skipped over this part because she borrowed her sister's ID card when she applied for a job, and she looks exactly like her sister. So, yeah, she applies to work for oh man, I'm all over the place. As an assistant for her favorite mangaka who happens to draw manga for LO magazine. If you know, you know. LO the comic book. Anyway, when she applies for the job, she's like, "Oh, I don't have that many skills, but I could pose for you." And the mangaka's like, "No. I can't use a grown I should stop talking. I don't want to talk anymore. I don't want to tell you what this is about." But her sister knows that she's been exposed to this material, but her sister doesn't know that she's like working for a leave it alone. It's really good so far. I've only read the first 9 because I don't know if it's ongoing. Yeah, it's ongoing actually. I just checked. I I need real material. Yes, yes, yes. And then she falls on the ground. I showed you guys a picture that I drew. And he gets a nosebleed because it's real material. I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, I like it so much. It made me happy. It made me smile. And I'll give you guys something I don't usually do. Here's a little screen cap from it. Oh, it's smaller than I thought. But it says she smells nice. She's so kind. And her boobs are huge. This is bad. Why is my heart beating so fast? Okay, so it's so funny. I'm all over the place. This, yeah. I feel like I shouldn't say anymore. What do I do? It's not a mommy. This is her coworker, her colleague, who was hired after her. So, yeah. Anyway, anyway, it's not gay. It's not Yuri, unfortunately. But yeah, that little girl gets flustered rather easily. It makes me laugh. It's so cute. It's so funny and cute. I've lost my. Oh yeah, the other thing though, I do believe that the mangaka for this does in fact make hentai under a different pen name. Okay, with that out of the way, I don't have a question of the day today. Does a colleague know she's? Nobody knows. Nobody knows her real age. The manga artist that made this is showing his fantasies. Maybe. Each word of this description is worse than the last. Maybe. It's funny. It's funny. It's like the things that I like the most are this sounds like such a cope. I like the dialogue. I like the pacing. I feel like the jokes aren't forced or cringe. They're just like actually funny. There's a lot of kitty cats in the manga, and one of the cats that's at her job is like really aggressive towards her only. Anyway, you should if it sounds like it's up your alley, give it a look maybe, but you don't have to. What? Okay. So for the Silly Girl Club meme stolen from Silly Girl Club on Reddit, MFs, motherfuckers get one good. That sounds so weird. I don't know. It's such a weird curse, right? I had to quote George Carlin today in the litter box, and I'm just like, man, I never say motherfuckers. That's such a weird curse. But anyway, I you get one good year in your life, and then you live in nostalgia for the rest of it. I chose this one because it's not true for me, actually. I'm still waiting for my good year. I haven't had it yet. Other people have this skill issue where they're always looking to the past and like, oh man, those were the good old days. I haven't had them. I haven't had the good old days yet. So I hope before my time is up, I can have my one good year. I say it all the time, one of my go-tos. But okay, but what is a motherfucker? And why is that a bad wait. I'm not saying incest is a good thing. Uh, mounting raisin. I'm saying like how do you come up with that insult, right? Like motherfucker, right? So is it someone who's like a mommy's boy, right? I don't know. My brain hurts. uh, it originates from when slaves were a big thing. What does it have to do with slaves? It's an incest insult. I like the way it rolls off the tongue. That's fair enough. Okay, that's fair enough. They're the mother of all fuckers. What if the mother in question is really attractive? Well, there's all these theories about why some boys become attracted to their mothers and why some girls become attracted to their fathers. And they compete with the opposite, right? So girls compete with mom and boys compete with dad. It's like a whole thing, but I'm not a psychologist. Don't listen to me. The mother of all fuckers sounds like a compliment. Exactly. Wait, let me think. Anyway. It mocks the French. What does the French have to do with this? I think of someone else. Oh. Well. Next silly girl meme. Therapy costs money, shitposting is free. So, this one for me is streaming. But it's only free because I'm a leech maxer who doesn't pay for her own internet bills. So, yeah. And actually, when I think about it, that's not even true. Because streaming isn't really free. You have to have the tools to do it. And if you're a VTuber, you have to have, a model. You can get a free model though. But anyway, you guys understand what I'm trying to say. I don't get like it's an upfront cost and then after that, you could just keep doing it for free. With therapy, you got to pay every time. Any single mothers in the chat? I've never given birth. I wonder if real biological females are posting these on Reddit. Raisin, I will say Silly Girl Club has a lot of trans. Yeah, it's true. It has a lot of them. Meow. That's it. Stream is over. Bye. I'll give you a quote first. How about that? You guys were good kitties today. Be the type of person who you want to be around. I think I've talked about this a lot recently, but that's exactly what I'm trying to do. Because I don't know how to please you guys. You guys, I don't know. I don't understand why you watch me. I don't understand what you like. I think I judge your taste, if anything. So instead of trying to figure out how to, how to please you all, I'm trying to be someone that I would hang out with. Cuz truthfully, if I could clone myself today as I am, I wouldn't even want to talk to myself at all. Like I wouldn't be friends with her. She's too gay. And I don't mean homosexual. I just mean I don't know. I don't like myself enough yet. Hard to do, but it's possible. I agree. It's sort of like instead of falling head over heels in love with someone who you'll never be able to get with because they're too good for you, like they're super nice and smart and very sweet, and they're also witty, and they're also like good at games and like athletic, and they have a good head on their shoulder and a good family. It's like they would never like you. They're never in any would get out of, stop living in La La Land. So instead of trying to earn the affection of that person, just try to be more tolerable to yourself. What kind of person do you want to spend time with? Rio137, I only want to spend time with people who are who motivate me to grow as a person, and who aren't annoying. That's basically it. Like, actually, no, there's 3 types. Or 3 or 2, what do you call it? There's 2 types. Someone who motivates me to grow and isn't annoying, or someone who is adorable, like a cat, that I wouldn't mind having around. Like, again, not annoying is the big one. 99% of Moonies on suicide watch. Don't kill yourself. If I have to keep going through this, you should all stay with me and go through it too. You know? Maybe it gets better. What a way to end stream. Someone patient and chill. That's a good one, Goon Maxine bot cell. Anyway, I love you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry for making these streams 10 minutes longer than they need to be. Hope you have a great day, and I hope we have like a really awesome week. I'll be back tomorrow with Otaku Tuesday, and I won't eat tacos tomorrow. But I had a salad that was like, it was like one of those salad kits. It was like a taco salad. I forget what it was called. I think it was like called like Santa Fe chicken salad. No, not chicken salad. But it had chicken in it. And then it had these little things and it was like Doritos, but they weren't Doritos. Otaku, Irish, otaku, otaku. Yeah, you know, salad kit. Where like, I'm making you hungry. Sorry. It was delicious. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.